Plus I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me cause her claim she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
New England Patriots are back here in the Super Bowl. They won last season against the LA Rams 13-3. Think that the 49ers are going to score more than 3? I think so. I mean, I think that they watched tape of that last season Super Bowl, and I think that Kyle Shanahan learned from Sean McVay. But you know what? It's a lot about, scheming here as well. I mean, the Patriots, they always been here. Tom Brady, it's like a normal routine that he always plays these games all the way to week 20 of the season, right? But it's going to be interesting to see what the 49ers bring to the table. I mean, there's a difference between the Niners team this season from the Rams last season, and that is that the 49ers are the most complete team in football. They got a great passing game, Garoppolo evolving. The running game has been tremendous this postseason. The Patriots, however, are having trouble with offense all season, but they're here for a reason, because of experience. going to be a great game here between the Patriots and the 49ers. And the big game at the Super Bowl. Wow, Garoppolo and Brady face to face, right? You know, they were side by side in the Super Bowl just a few years back, but this time it's going to be different. They're going at it. They're going at it. Patriots will get the ball first as Philly does set on weights. And Super Bowl 54 is underway here from Miami, and Dorsett will take a knee, and the Patriots will start from the 20-yard line, actually 25-yard line. This is Tom Brady, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 4,176 yards passing. Not the best season statistically, but like you said, there's a reason why he is here in the Super Bowl. 1st and 10. We'll start off with a run, excuse me. And that will be James White picking up about 7 yards. And you got White right there getting on just down the middle, 7-yard gain. You know, and the Patriots are going to have to just run the football as hard as they can against this stingy Niner defense. Start with a play action, and that's Tom Brady down the middle, connecting for a 24-yard gain to Mohamed Sanu, the former Falcon that they traded for during midseason. Sanu is working here against Marcel Harris, the safety, and he gets beaten there. What a play there, Tom Brady connecting. Look at how the offense has evolved for the Patriots this season. I mean, not the best statistically, but the defense has really stepped up, and it reminds me a lot about that defense they had back in Johnson 1 when Brady won the Super Bowl for the first time. Good run there, first down, and a gain of 10 on the play. James White already has 18 yards on 2 carries. Look at this. You see that James White, Fred Warner was blocked as well, and the secondary had to come in and put a stop on that one. First and 10. Brady again with a handoff. And another big run for James White. Niners do not have answers for White. And right here it's down the middle, right? And again, just like you said, no answers there. But the offensive line doing their part here. And I know it's about nerves, you know, coming in this game, right? You know, 49ers, like you said, they're fairly young. This might set up the play action fake. Let's see what the Patriots do here on this play. Here we go. And Brady, nice quick throw. And the first down with a short throw. Brady to Watson for a first down. All these plays have been more than 10 yards, no more than 12. But I can tell you this, I mean, Tom Brady's going to eat you alive with those short passes. He just does that with a lot A lot of poise. Second down and 10 coming up, and here comes the handoff. And this time the Niners were there to stop James White. And this is the Patriots offense led by Julian Edelman, Mohamed Sanu. And it's interesting how the Patriots started this season. They started off by, signing Antonio Brown. Raiders having their issues with him. And then the Patriots took him on, and then all these allegations and accusations about Antonio Brown. And they ended up releasing him after 2 or 3 games. He did score a touchdown as a Patriot. And nowhere to go again for Brown. And so the Niners defense, they buckled down a little bit. This is the Niner defense. They have been so special this season. Led by Nick Bosa, DeForest Buckner. A lot of injuries too. Juan Alexander is no longer playing linebacker. After he was out for a pec muscle. Torn pec, excuse me. This is a 3rd and 8 situation. Let's see what Brady does. And that's Edelman, and Edelman's going to get trapped down right away. And the Patriots are going to have to settle for a field goal, perhaps. Good job right there. Edelman picking up 6. Trey Greenlaw rejects the touchdown. Look at that play right there. Greenlaw coming in and getting some help too. And they got a pilot cam right here. Wow. Good defense as well. Kyle Shanahan getting out as well. And here comes the special teams. It's what the 49ers envisioned and putting a stop here on the opening drive. Better to just settle for a field goal. So it's 3-0. New England. Kick is on the way. Here comes Richie James. He's going to take it out. And James will take it to the 25. Garoppolo has played very well this postseason. But his regular season stats, 29 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. He had more touchdowns than Tom Brady, but then he had less passing yards than his former mentor.
Here we go.
Breida will change directions. And Breida continues to run and picks up a first down. How about that? Matt Breida responds to James White for a big gain to start off the game. So Matt Breida does the same for the Patriots. Look at this right there. And look at Breida juking and then just denying the tackle there. And he picks up the first down. He's been great in the playoffs. It was Tevin Coleman out the backfield. Coleman and Breida will keep taking turns a couple of times. There's Coleman. And he picks up 4. He played against the Patriots at that time when Atlanta played New England in that Super Bowl 25-point comeback. This is the offense for the 49ers led by George Kittle. Someone that you need to really need to keep account for. Second down and 6 coming up. And that's George Kittle. What a catch! First down. A 16-yard gain. Garoppolo connecting. And that's actually what Tom Brady was missing all season. A tight end like that, like Rob Gronkowski, but a mismatch right there. Brady doesn't have Gronkowski, like I said, but then you have Jimmy Garoppolo connecting to George Kittle. And that's a great catch. First down, 49ers. Here we go. First and 10 from the 43. San Francisco now in New England territory. And look at Breida go. And Breida again with a gain of 13. Just exactly what James White did earlier for Patriots. But this time, Breida with a big explosive run. Great play there. Staying up the play action for the 49ers. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. And speaking of play action, there he goes. And Garoppolo's going to pass the ball to George Kittle for another first down. George Kittle taking a breather. He's going to the sideline. And wide open. Oh, and that's incomplete. Breida was not expecting that one. And the ball falls incomplete. This is the Patriots defense. They have been one of the best in the history of the franchise, if not the best. These guys are very good at every position, though.
Here we go.
Tevin Coleman on the backfield for San Francisco. On a second down and 10, and here comes Garoppolo to connect to Coleman, and Coleman on the screenplay, and Coleman will take it to the 9-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play. Third and short. And a handoff to Juszczyk. And Juszczyk continues to run and picks up about 6 yards. Talk about trying to get everyone involved, and that's Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback. Not everyone uses a fullback like the 49ers, and they use him in the running game and they use him in the passing game. And obviously more in blocking, so Niners, they want to let you know that they can beat you in multiple ways. First and goal. Matt Breida, nowhere to be seen here. First and goal, as Coleman's going to go for a good run to the 2-yard line. Niners have been plagued with injuries, and you can see right here, notable inactives, and Jerick McKinnon does not play the snap for the 49ers since signing a contract last season. Second and goal coming up. Coleman walks it in. Touchdown 49ers. So the Niners score the first touchdown of the Super Bowl 54. This is what Shanahan envisioned on offense. He kind of envisioned on defense that they were going to put a stop, and they forced a field goal on the Patriots. But they also envisioned this type of run, or this drive, actually. Robbie Golden in for the field goal, and the kick is up. And the kick is good. 7-3 on a 10-play, 73-yard drive. And Tevin Coleman getting his applauses there. And look at this. He's taking a selfie with some defensive players. Buckner, Bosa. And I don't mind the celebration in the sideline. I mean, they deserve all that. You know, scoring a touchdown on the opening drive of the Super Bowl for them is huge. Dorsett, hard to get down, and he takes it to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Tom Brady back on the field with a 7-3 lead over the Niners. Have a big lead here. Let's see what they can do. On first and 10 from the 30-yard line. 4:41 remaining in the first quarter. Brady will start off with a pass, a nice short pass, and the Niners were right there, right from the start. Got Philip Dorsett with a gain of 6, right down the middle. You know, and you look at that, the defense for the 49ers, they were hurt with injuries. But they're back, you know, the next man up mentality that they have. And Brady's going to go down. D Ford with a sack. And that's not the first time that D Ford gets to Tom Brady. As he got to Brady last season when he was with the Chiefs. Look at Ford right there coming in from the edge. This is much needed. And Nick Bosa was also close of getting him to Tom Brady too. You know, D Ford, he's also been injured almost all season long. Brady on a 3rd and 11. Brady got hit, and it's incomplete. First incompletion for Brady in the Super Bowl, and a 3 and out for the San Francisco defense.
Jake Bailey in punt formation for the Patriots.
There's Richie James. And James to the 15-yard line. Emmanuel Sanders is coming down back on the field. He doesn't have a catch yet, but one thing about Emmanuel Sanders, he has been awesome. This postseason. He's going to lob it to incomplete. Second down and 10. 7-3. And this is Breida. And Breida picks up about 3. Yeah, I mean, actually, right now you can see, you know, Breida trying to get into the hole, doesn't there. Patriots buckle down on defense. And that's a nice quick slant. And this is Kendrick Bourne picking up a first down, a gain of 9. And Garoppolo. Look at those hands by Kendrick Bourne on the quick slant. Very sharp, to say at least.
Here we go.
1st and 10 coming up, and this is Matt Breida again on the going to the right-hand side. He likes going there. And Breida will pick up about maybe 10, and that will be a Niner first down again. The 49ers have had periods of great running all season. Raheem Mostert, at one time, he had the hot hand. Tevin Coleman had the hot hand. And now Matt Breida, all playoffs, he has been awesome and just bursting with long runs. Just fast. And it's hard to catch the cheetah, they call him, number 22, who was undrafted. And Breida this time doesn't get much. 2nd down and 8. There's Kittle. And he fumbles the football. as he tries to jump over the pile. Oh, not good if you're Kittle. Oh. Simple drag route. You don't want to do too much, especially here against the Patriots, and especially here in this, the biggest stage of them all. Oh. So the Brady and the Patriots will get the ball back. From midfield. Benjamin Watson picks up about maybe 7 on the play. You know, going back to the George Kittle fumble, you can see him on the sideline. Kyle Shanahan says, you know, don't do too much. Get your yards and let the game come to you. You know, and that's the best thing to do in the Super Bowl with the pressure at an all-time high. End of the first quarter here in Miami, where the 49ers lead 7-3. We'll be back. First down, Brady to start this second quarter with a nice short gain of 6. Quick throws. That's what the Patriots are going to do here in this game. Tom Brady tried to just put this defense in a very awkward situation. First and 10 coming up from 38. Looks like a running play, but it's not a running play. And that ball will be on the quick slant as the blitz came in, and Edelman picks up his second catch for a gain of 7. First down. You want to keep this guys very, very unpredictable, you know, and that's what Tom Brady does. He is just a mastermind. He is smart. He knows how to manipulate. He knows how to exploit defenses. You name it. First and 10. And here comes another running play. And this time, James White runs for a gain of 3 as Fred Warner was right there to meet him at the 23-yard line. Second down and 7 coming up. This time there's no pass, and Brady's going to go down Dee Ford again. And what I'm seeing right here from Dee Ford is just coming from the edge. Nick Bosa again coming from the other side too. So when you have Bosa pressuring from the other side, it makes Ford's life easier. You see Dante Hightower. He should go back on the field. Didn't like what he saw. Brady again goes down and Ford again. How about that? That's 3 sacks for Dee Ford. There's no pressure, there's no blitz here. And the Niners do not blitz much, but that defensive line is strong as nails, and Brady saw that firsthand. Patriots are going to send in their kicker. to make this a 1-point lead for the 49ers. And the kick is up, and I don't think that one had it. No good. So the score remains 7-3. That ball did not have a lot of air on and under it, so wow.
Here we go. 180.
First and 10. What a catch. Emmanuel Sanders getting his first catch. And that will be a first down on the quick slants. And what you see from Emmanuel Sanders right here is just experience too. Emmanuel Sanders won a Super Bowl with the Broncos at Levi Stadium. I remember that too. First and 10. Sanders, first down again. Garoppolo saw the blitz. Sanders saw the blitz too. And he capitalized on it for another 49er first down. Good job there, Sanders, getting the first down. First and 10, Matt Breida in the backfield. And he will get the ball. This is a stretch play. And Breida will pick up another first down. These guys are averaging about maybe 9, maybe 10 yards. But Breida, a little bit over 8 yards a carry. Look at that stretch play. Breida doesn't have anyone near him until he hits 8 yards. You see the defense there for the 49ers. They like to enjoy seeing the offense play. First and 10 coming up. Here's Coleman on. And Coleman will lose 2 on the play. McCourty coming in for the safety spot right there to make the key stop. Coleman wanted to look for a hole. He didn't find anything.
Here we go.
Second down and 11 coming up. Almost everyone in the line of scrimmage for the Patriots. And Garoppolo's going to get rid of the ball. Smartly gets rid of the ball. Good job there. And Patriots defense coming along. Hightower wants to get these guys together here. Let's see. Starting 11. Dante Pettis, touchdown! And one of the things about this situation here is that Dante Pettis has not played much this season. And the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan putting this team, putting these players in a situation where they're going to succeed. And Garoppolo just put the ball where it had to be. So Robbie Gould makes it 14-3. Billy Dorsett will take a knee. Tom Brady has been under pressure. He has been. And it's all been Dee Ford. Sack number 1, sack number 2. And sack number 3. So these guys are giving Tom Brady fits here. Good run there by James White. Start off this drive for a gain of 8. Yeah, you need to start the game you need to start this drive like that on a positive note. Just make the 49ers think twice. They have not been fooled yet, or at least they might not be fooled here. But this is all Patriots here. First down, play action fake, and that will be a first down for the Patriots. That ball was right on Watson's hands. Good job there by Watson, hauling that ball in. First down, Patriots. Wow. First and 10 coming up. And this time, they're not going to let White pass that line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. It's all about the defensive line right there, pushing in Armstead and DeForest Buckner. Then Fred Warner comes in to help. You know, the 49ers run defense is not as good as the pass defense, but it's starting to get better as the game goes along. Brady looking for a screen play. Yeah, he will. And the Patriots to the 43-yard line for a gain of 2. This is a 3rd and 9 for the Patriots. He fakes it. First down, right down the middle. Benjamin Watson again. 5 catches, 48 yards for the veteran tight end. And you say, why do you want to do a play action on 3rd down? Well, that's the reason why. I mean, you're not going to fool the 49ers, but then I don't think you're not going to get fooled. You're going to get fooled by that Tom Brady arm. Still has an arm. Brady, first on pass. That will be a gain of about 5. Good catch right there by Philip Dorsett. Second down and 5. Brady. That's all there to throw. First down, he escapes, and he's there for the touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, on that veteran presence that the Patriots have, and Ahkello Witherspoon made a mistake getting a little bit too close to Mohamed Sanu. Mohamed Sanu played with Kyle Shanahan in Atlanta when Atlanta went to the Super Bowl just a few years back. And the 49ers were actively pursuing Sanu. Yeah, that's right. But they ended up trading for Emmanuel Sanders. So the Patriots respond with a touchdown, ready to Sanu. And the ball will be placed at the 28-yard line. So now let's see what the 49ers can do. With 4 minutes and 33 seconds remaining here in the first half. Matt Breida has been playing very well. 6 rushes for 49 yards. First and 10. Garoppolo will start off with a pass. And wow, tight coverage to the rookie Deebo Samuel. That's his first catch. $11-yard gain right there, but Deebo just tight coverage. You know, and you can see Garoppolo's, you know, arm throwing movement. It looks very similar to Tom Brady's if you really think about it. I mean, watching these two guys in the same game, right, it makes me think that Garoppolo really did learn a lot from Tom Brady, especially his arm movement. And now Coleman doesn't get much. Coleman has been rather quiet in this one. 5 rushes for 6 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Matt Breida jukes and continues to run to pick up the first down. And again, this is all Matt Breida right here. Just the jukes. He doesn't spin much, but he has that bursting speed after the juke. He accelerates.
Here we go. 180.
First and 10. Incomplete as the ball was batted down from the line of scrimmage. Well, Deebo Samuel almost had that one too.
Here we go, here we go. 120.
Play action. And Garoppolo's going to go down at the 42-yard line from Kenny Van Noy. And Van Noy just comes in untouched, as you can see him right there. Almost untouched, actually. Look at the power of number 53 right here. And he's not going to give up. He's going to continue to run until he gets to the quarterback.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
This might be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And that's Kendrick Bourne. What a catch! What a catch! And that's going to lead us to a 2-minute warning. What a catch by Kendrick Bourne. Wow. And no pun intended, he went airborne on that one. Yes, indeed. Wow. First and 10 coming up, and here comes a quick slant. And good job right there by Deebo Samuel for a first down. So time is going to go off a little bit more. Time's ticking here. No timeouts remaining. Actually, all three timeouts are remaining for the 49ers and the Patriots. Oh, what a juke there by Dante Pettis as he goes lateral, but then he ends up juking and getting extra yards. 3rd and 4 coming up. First down again. This is Deebo again.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
1st and goal. And Deebo is going to walk it in for the touchdown with 19 seconds remaining.
They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. In the game you're watching, it was Jimmy Garoppolo who was brilliant in that first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give coming right is Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They run again with Breida. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 26. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Devin McCourty brings him down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people are wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done. And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now it's Breida. Evades him at the 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. On second down, it's White. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Just a 5-yard pickup and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw. That on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Brady going to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Fighting him off. 4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's White. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. They'll run on first down. White, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Now a carry for White. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Throwing is Brady on third down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets him back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Going deep here for Adelman. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. To throw again, Brady. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On the return, it's James. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They'll start on the ground with Breida. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo now. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, slant route, caught by Edelman. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got Sanu. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
11.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Brady. And a dump off to White. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Now Brady again. And that's complete. It's Watson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Brady, Safarian Jenkins has it. A gain of 6 there on first. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here's Brady to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Now Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Breida, he'll try the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.